Oh shit, I dropped the mic.
Leaving that in.
Sorry. Fair enough. Last we left our heroes, we were standing in the general's quarters, waiting to ask him questions about future endeavors and anything about general purpose information. Calix pursued information about the Orcs' kingdom and what's going on with all that. Cole pursued information regarding the escape that freed him from the coal mines led by Sergeant Scale, a name that threw him almost back in his chair, essentially, because he hadn't heard that name in a long time. He didn't have much contact with him in a long time, but he did have information that he can reach him at the capital as far as he's concerned, and would give him a letter of recommendation to help speed up that process to meet him in person. Along with that, he gave Cole a broken arrow directly from himself to represent the freedom that he helped. Yeah. Brontes then looks for information regarding the corpse's hand when he asked his question, and he learned that the general is not super involved with all the details regarding it, but only small jobs, and he gets little tidbits here and there. We learned that there is a new town under construction being built in between the fort and the capital as well. I don't know what information that needs, if that's helpful or not, but it was there. And before the general sent us off, he informed us that he will vouch for all of us amongst the capital because he felt that we were very helpful and honest people. Something like that. Besides Cole's stealing jerky from his men. From there on, Onyx, Cole, and Brontes went to the chambers to start going to sleep. As Sai, Calix, and Ataraxia then go to speak with Melinda and try to get some information from her, as well as help out wounded anybody from the fort, from all the rats and everything else in between, before we head out first thing in the morning. ... This is the missing info. As the three return from helping heal the wounded, Sai decides to sneakily draw a mustache on Cole's face, leaving him very distrusting in the morning upon Onyx informing him that someone had done it and no one knew who, causing arguments amongst the group. Upon waking up, we met back up with Abby and got on the wagon and started heading to the capital. As we started our journey, Calix was checking on everyone's headspace to find out that the last 24 hours have been, pretty crazy. Some people are more caring than others. Some haven't had reality set in, so some would say. Some are ready to kill and just get it done. So we got a little bit of everything going on, but it caused different arguments, conversations, and struck up some laughter as well. As soon as we were done with that, Sai proceeds to have a one-on-one with Abby and inquires about a book for her to read once she gets to the capital. Don't know what it is, but it's a book. As we arrive at the capital and start figuring out what we want to do once we get to the town square, as Abby goes in to go talk to higher-ups, and she will grab us when she is ready for us to speak and meet with the general. Cole does some haggling and gets a hell of a lot of arrows for a solid price, because he's good at what he does. And then we all headed to the magic shop to find the shopkeeper zoned out, which Onyx decided, fuck it, let's scare the shit out of him. Literally scared the shit out of him. Which then made him very weary of all of us, and, I don't think he was our friend. Which is fair. Scared the shit out of him. We then wanted to see if he would identify some expensive we found out, oh my god. If he would identify some items for us that we had brought back from the cave and all this other stuff. And he was a little expensive, and the group didn't want to deal with it. But the more we talked, the group could not decide if we wanted to negotiate, do this, that, the other thing. So after talking with him for a little bit, and he didn't like us very much, and we, arguing amongst ourselves, decided, fuck it, let's not get any information from him. Let's not even learn anything, and let's just go to Moonglow. And that's where we left our heroes. Ta-da.
Excellently said, excellently said. Yes, the last thing we did was enter the Moonglow General Store, and you were met by an extremely inattentive, bored, what appears to be teenage retail worker who recited a very generic welcome upon your entry to the store and asked how they could help you today. Inattentive retail employee greets you. We stopped before you responded. How does the party greet inattentive retail employee?
Calyx?
What's up, man?
Wait, okay.
Is Onyx not trusted anymore?
Well, I thought
You
that
made
he was
an
the
old
one who
man
wanted
shit
to go
himself.
here, so I figured
Yeah, well,
that...
he deserved it.
Hey, we needed some
I'm not
comedy
disagreeing.
after the shit we've seen the last couple of hours.
Says the guy who was annoyed that somebody drew on his face in the night.
That's not comedy. That's sabotage.
That is comedy. How is that sabotage?
Sabotage.
No,
What's
comedy
the
Sabotage.
person we're
is
here
killing
for?
the monkey.
Hey, that was by accident. I'm still getting a handle on these magic thing, okay?
Oh, you got a handle on that monkey.
I'm gonna draw in your face again, and this time it's gonna be bigger.
Oh, I didn't know it was you.
Wait,
I didn't know it was, or did I?
Calyx, can
Oh.
you please?
I
Carmen's
walk
good.
up
You
to
definitely knew
the very bored person behind the counter and go, "Hey, is Sundress in today?"
I don't know who that is.
I'm not wearing mine
Sundress,
today.
the owner of the company.
Neither.
He
Isn't
looks
Sundress
at
the owner of the company?
he looks at you inattentively and is just like that name means nothing to him. If
Wait, what did you say?
If you will recall, Sundress is the shadowy figure that people reference that no one has ever actually met, seen, or knows existed. That is said to run
boogeyman.
the company. You're asking an entry-level employee if he knows the Don of the Mafia. He does not. He does not know that name.
Yeah. Is your higher up in? We can speak with them.
The manager's in the
Okay,
back. I'll get him.
Thank you. What's the manager's name?
Charles.
Okay.
And then he
Berkeley?
he at a not at all fast or expediently trudges to the back room and disappears. And returns
look around?
I mean you can, it's
Oh, never mind.
Oh no, you can. It's just he returns shortly with a person in tow. But while you're looking around, it's as I described last week. It's a general store, so it's very
sorry.
Walmart-esque. So there's like one aisle of each kind of thing. Not a lot of depth, but a lot of variety. It's it's one floor, pretty much all one big open room, one counter. Think very like small town grocery store, but one rack of weapons, one rack of shields, one rack of armor, one rack of traveling supplies, camping equipment, that kind of thing. It seems like basically any general purpose good you could want or need is available here in some capacity.
Remind me to get some more rope before you leave.
Yeah.
We burned through a lot of my rope.
Yeah.
Get more rope before you leave.
Thank you,
don't
Cole.
burn just don't burn the rope.
Charles, is it?
Oh yeah, that you wait for them to come out. Because the name
Yeah.
he gave you was Charles, yes.
Oh, I thought you said they were already out.
Well, that's. I assume that you were looking around in the time it took the employee
I
to
am
get the
looking,
manager.
yeah.
So that is what
Okay,
you see while
okay.
you're waiting. If then at which point the employee comes back, wordlessly gestures to the gentleman following behind him, and then goes back to standing, not sitting. There's no chair behind the desk at the counter, and silently says nothing and just lets you talk to the manager. The manager appears to be a middle-aged, 50-something, balding human wearing fairly nice clothing. You'd think like a little above what we would call business casual, cotton shirt, buttons. Very, very nice given the time period. You'd think this man has a fair amount of money and probably gets paid fairly decently at this job. And he has this like, not pompous, but he stands with a very straight back, and he has this very big painted on smile that befits someone who has spent a lot of time doing customer service. And he goes, "Hello, you asked for me? Do we know each other?"
Not yet.
Hello, Charles. We're a group of adventurers that took a recent job for the Moonglow Trading Company. They had a caravan that was on their way. I'm gonna recall. Anybody remember if it was on their way here?
I believe
We
it
were
was. I believe it was Clove
materials.
Cross to the capital. Yes, unless I'm misremembering. But we'll say for now that
I
is what it
believe
was.
Okay, to here. And unfortunately, the caravan was attacked So number one, you're not getting that shipment. We're not quite sure what happened to it. And number two, we have the two people who hired us, Biscuits and Gravy, who passed away with us.
He looks around at you and goes, "Where are they?"
Well, they're corpses. We thought it best not to carry them out in the open.
Can I just drop
Through
the
the
bag
city.
of gravy on the floor?
Oh my god.
Please do not drop Biscuits and Gravy on the floor.
Do you drop
He's
the
only gonna drop
bones
gravy.
of gravy
No.
onto the floor? Okay. So you say like there was an attack. We have there we have the two people who hired us, and you seem to think like he doesn't. This is not a fighter. He does not immediately assume they didn't make it. He's assuming they're like waiting outside. You say that they're dead, and then you're like, we have their bodies. We just didn't want to display them. And he's looking at you, and he's noticing like a distinct lack of obvious bodies. So he's very confused. He's like, maybe we should talk in the back. And he like the
I think that's a great
and
idea.
the
Charles.
spile and like, and you can look like he looks over at the minimum wage employee, and the minimum has like a raised eyebrow of like bodies. And then he's like, yeah, the back. And then he gestures you immediately to like a back office. And he's like, mind the store. And he says to the cashier, and then shoves you all into the back office. And you find yourself in a fairly roomy back office for the manager. What did you say, Cole? What did you say?
Does Kalex still has the papoose is what he asked.
No, you gave that to Abigail because she was watching the kid when you did the rat thing. You never said you took it back.
I did.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah,
I don't remember you
and as we got onto the cart, I'm like, hey, we still have the kid, right?
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
Didn't she take?
Yeah, but
the kid
she
to
took
heal
the
her when
kid.
She dropped us off?
She took the kid
Yeah,
to
she
the
took
orphanage. So you didn't give her the she's just holding the kid by what? Her neck? Like what? You just let her
Okay, then yeah, I guess we gave her the kid in the papoose.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I assumed you're like you can allow the comfortable carrying of this child, and you weren't like figure it out, bitch.
Oh,
I'm keeping the empty
100%.
papoose.
But I didn't know that. Like, honestly, I kind of forget where Abigail went after we got to the
Yeah,
city.
she said she.
Also,
she
she's
said,
also really big.
Yeah.
She doesn't need a
She
papoose
said
to
that
carry.
she
You
was
were like-
going to the capital, or she's going to the castle to get you the audience with the king.
higher up.
But she said that there's a royal orphanage with people who are trained in medicine for children that she would basically drop off her on behalf of the castle and basically be like, take care of this child until the castle follows up, because they still don't know who the kid is. And so that is where she's going to do that, then go to the castle, get that sorted, and then send runners to get you in an indeterminate amount of hours. You don't know how long it'll take, but that is all she told you.
Gotcha. I think that's where I stepped away.
Yeah. So that is the current state. She is, at this point, after negotiating with the blacksmith and vaguely threatening the magical guild, you think that she's probably
Not
on her.
threatening.
She's
Wait,
probably on her
magical
way.
guild? Hold up.
He said it was a franchise location, so you're assuming there's more locations. It's a franchise. He's a franchisee. He said that.
There's a difference between a franchise and a guild.
Well, it's ye olde times. All franchises are guilds. I'm using the word franchise because we live in
I
2025.
don't know about that. I don't trust.
Lightning strikes
He's
Onyx.
not wrong.
He dies instantly. The last whisper out of his mouth is, "It was a guild."
Ka-chow!
Good chigga.
Anyway, yeah, that is the current state. So you think she's probably on her way to the castle at around this time. In your mental clock that's ticking.
Okay.
And then now
So-
in the safety of the office with like a closed door, the smile is kind of gone, and the gentleman is giving you a look of like, okay, start from the beginning. What the fuck are you talking about? What's going on here?
Your boys are dead.
So we were hired for a job to help escort a caravan full of supplies with Biscuits and Gravy to the capital. To make a long story short, the whole caravan was attacked, and Biscuits and
While a
Gravy.
different group was on
had-
guard duty.
What was that?
While a different group was on guard duty.
While a different group was on guard duty. Pretty sure they're dead. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeet.
Bottom line, Charles, is we are the only ones left who made it out of that nightmare. We were told by Abigail, the royal knight, name dropping here, to bring Biscuits and Gravy to the Moonglow Trading Company so they could get a proper burial.
Does this mean I get rid of the bag?
He looks at you with a face that could only say, wow, I, as a manager of Target, did not expect someone to bring Mr. Target's kids to me today. Like, he is very clearly not ready for the scale. Like, because you got to think about it this way, right? It's like, this is not a, he's a manager of a location for a company. And you're like, yeah, you know the family that runs the company? Here's like people. They're dead now.
Got your
They're murdered.
kids.
Mind you, we were in charge of keeping them alive. We failed. Everyone's dead, including them, except us. Here's their corpses, though. And he's just like, oh, all right. He's like,
Point us in the correct direction, please. It has been a long 24 hours.
he's like,
Dilly.
he's like, I guess I'll put them in the safe.
Oh no, we're not gonna just tell us where to go right now, Charles. Or send. Do you have birds here? How do you send messages to your higher ups, Charles? I'm sure you're a manager. You know this, and I'm gonna intimidate him because Calyx is tired.
Roll intimidation.
Can I give you advantage?
Are you sure? 13.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, fairly decent. He's already very put off by what's going on, and he's like, I can send message. I could send a letter on to upper management and ask what we need to do. I have a feeling that they're just gonna tell me to hold on to them and wait for someone to come pick them up because they're probably gonna want to verify that it's actually them. So you could just, you could give them to me, and I'll wait for them to send someone to verify that it's them. I don't know why you would lie about this, but I'm sure they'll want to be sure. What do you? And he's like stumbling over his words. He's like, what are you? Thank you. I guess for trying.
You're welcome.
To save them, I think is what you made it sound like. But
we weren't on guard duty.
We weren't on guard duty. We got assaulted in the middle of the night. When we came to, these two were
Heavy sleepers, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
We're
these
not
two,
quite sure
he's
exactly.
like, so these two were dead when you woke up.
Yes,
Roll deception, because that is not true.
you're right. They
No,
were
'cause
just
they weren't in the room.
out of
No,
them.
they weren't.
They were actively, they were not responsive.
No, you
Calyx fully
yeah.
believed that they were cooked.
Calyx knows because Ataraxia said she heard them calling for help when you were in front of the statue with the giant blue wall. So Calyx knows he's lying.
But we never physically saw him, dead.
No, but you know that there were 3 alive people in there and Risen, and you got there and there was 1 alive person and Risen. So, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but how do we know
They
why
were
we're
dead
doing
by
it?
the time I got to them.
Yeah, but he didn't ask you were they dead by the time you got to them. He said when you woke up, were they alive? And you said no, which is a lie.
Or, yeah, okay.
Presumably.
10.
Flat
Hey,
metal.
3rd grade vocabulary's got some words sometimes.
And then, okay, he mildly raises an eyebrow, but given the scale, doesn't necessarily have any reason to, it's not a super hard lie, because he really doesn't know what's going on here. And he's like, okay,
Oh, sorry.
I don't think I'm allowed to give you your payment because technically I never received the caravan. So I don't think I can pay you, at least until I hear otherwise. But by doing what you've done, I think you earned it. So I'll put the payment on hold for right now. And I'll send a letter, urgent, to get clarification on what should happen. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. This is new. This has never happened. Usually I just get a delivery and then I sign for it and then I sell stuff for a month and then I do it again. There's never actually been a problem on the road. It's more protocol to hire guards. There's literally never been an issue. So I don't actually know what to do when there's an actual issue.
It's okay, Charles. You could just take a big, deep breath and send that letter, okay?
How long do you think that letter would take to get a
Telling him
response?
to take a big, giant, deep breath.
What was that?
Cole, what did you
Charles,
say?
how long do you think you typically take to get a response?
A couple hours.
Does this mean I can remove the bag of gravy from my?
Yeah, I would
inventory?
say you can say that, so long as you choose to do so, you can give the 2 bags of remains to Charles.
So Charles, if it only takes a couple hours to send a letter and get a letter back, how close are they?
They're on the other side of the capital.
So
Where exactly? Can we go talk to them?
We want to make sure that everything is conveyed properly, straight from us. We want to make sure there's no...
Nothing against you, Charles, but you're a little worked up, and we don't want you skewing our story a little bit, making us the bad guy, and all of a sudden we're getting arrested.
I guess.
That sounds suspicious
We're
at all.
we're not supposed to give out the address of headquarters. It's not open to the public. It's headquarters. It's more
You
of a
don't give away
warehouse.
bodies
Charles, wait,
either,
wait.
so-
Charles, like you said, this is outside of your usual protocol and issues that arise. I think this needs a little bit of wiggle room.
You know what? That's a great point. In fact, we never had this conversation. You went directly to, and then he says, and I don't have an address system worked out in the capital. He lives of an approximate location of where you assume headquarters is. And he goes, it's a shame you didn't come here first. Anyway, definitely don't go to that place. We never met. And then stops talking. And then slides the
Hey,
two,
shake
and then
Charles' hand
slides
and
the
say,
two back,
"Thank
the
you for
two
never
bodies
meeting
back.
you."
Great not
Fantastic.
meeting you,
It
Charles.
was great
meeting you,
not
Charles.
speaking with you.
Pleasure not meeting
Wait,
you.
wait.
Who's Charles?
Alex,
Somebody
Alex.
said Kelly.
don't you need rope real quick? Do they sell rope
Do you guys sell rope here?
to not Charles?
To not Charles?
Yeah.
Caleb says that back word for word.
Aisle 3.
I'll agree, thank you. And we were
How
never
about we
here,
like
right,
take
Charles?
that as a bonus for us not having met?
Just take the fucking rope and get out.
Sounds
Fantastic. Thank you for your service.
He's so done.
Felix is looking at everybody, and I'm like, you know what? I needed the rope.
You could
Fuck
take 60 foot of hempen rope, add it to your inventory, and then so long as you leave the building.
it. Deal.
I'm out.
Make it 65.
No,
No.
I have 105 feet of rope. We don't need anything else.
Also, rope only sells in 30 foot increments anyway, so.
That's what a knife is for.
That's what my teeth are for, just not.
Choose through fucking hempen
Bye,
rope.
Charles.
But okay, you
Somehow
all
get by in
you
the
get
box.
60 foot of
It's like
rope.
rope.
You leave, and then he gives you a general address of a place that I do not have a map for. So imagine you spend
Over the river and through the woods.
imagine you spend about half an hour walking to the other end of the capital city. You come across what is more like a warehouse district, and inside this warehouse district, you see an exceptionally large stone building that looks like a combination of several warehouses that were like, after construction, walls were knocked down and reassembled and made into almost like a series of interconnected warehouses with like a larger central building built around the center of the warehouses.
Been expanding for quite some time.
It's like Maze Runner.
Is this closer or farther away from the library?
This is, you assume further, seeing as this is not like a public district.
Dang it.
Man, I really hope Abigail can find us all the way out here.
Okay.
I don't think she'll have a problem.
Yeah, she seems resourceful.
She
She'll
knows
track
people.
Cole by
I feel
scent.
like we're also pretty recognizable, guys.
Really? I thought we just blended in with the common
Look like
populace.
every other face I've ever seen in my entire life, but go off, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
So, anywho, can we figure out what door this is and knock on it?
Yeah. There's a what appears to be like not a front door. There's like a gate, an entry gate with 2 guards. Like it looks like armed guards, and they're wearing what appears to be some type of uniform, like some type of armor uniform with the Moonglow Trading Company emblem on like the chest of like studded leather armor.
Real quick, on the walk over there, I'm going to do a quick retcon. I'm sorry. I'm going to look to everybody and I'm like, we're all in agreement. We're not going to throw Charles under the bus, right?
Yeah, no, we've.
Who's
I don't know
Charles?
who's Charles?
We met a Charles.
Perfect. You guys are great. Let's go. Back to
Huge
Brett.
scammers.
Okay, so yeah, there are 2 guards standing in front of what appears to be a closed, like it's not a giant gate, but it is moderately robust and it is closed.
Wait, question.
Answer.
For the walkover.
Does this gate have any implication that it is owned by Moonglow people? Like, is there any
Guards,
markings,
the
letterings,
guards,
or the guards wearing a uniform?
Well, the guards
Oh,
are. I mean,
right.
the gate itself doesn't have a mark on
Did
it.
you
It's
not
just a
listen?
gate. But the 2 guards, both their uniforms, like their studded leather, has embossed on the chest like a big sigil that matches the location of the store you were just at that you definitely weren't at.
Okay.
What store?
Exactly.
Who's Charles?
Worst. Okay. Do you guys want me to do the talking again, or does somebody else want to take point?
I mean,
Fair enough. Okay then. So we walk up to the
I feel like
guards.
you're the nicest guy here.
Fair enough. Calyx.
Last time I
yeah,
tried
fair
to talk to someone, you guys all hated me.
you
And
made
the
him
guy-
shit
No.
himself.
Yeah. You walked in and was like, let me just cast a really big intimidation thing.
And
And
last
not
time
even
Sai
think
tried
twice
to help
about
somebody, they killed a monkey.
He was
Okay,
just
well,
trying
we
to
don't need
take
to
a
mention
nap,
that.
and you thaumaturgied him.
You made an old man shit his pants. So like, I'm sorry.
And like, you probably could have intimidated him without any of that also.
You didn't have to shock the monkey, but you know.
Are you having this conversation in front of the guards or
No,
Okay.
just outside of earshot.
2 guards sitting there?
No, we're
are
having
they
this conversation on the walk there.
admitting to?
We're
Several
talking as
crimes?
we're walking. It's a 30-minute walk. We're allowed to have a little
Fair
conversation.
enough.
The next time somebody mentions the monkey, I might actually crash
Yeah.
out.
Like,
There was a monkey?
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Too bad the monkey got a crash cart.
Can I shocking grass cantrip him?
Roll spell tech.
Oh God.
Don't actually do it.
please do not.
Do not. I don't do PvP. Don't actually do it.
Ah!
Wouldn't it-
Good morning, everybody, to the guards.
And then
Can I wait? Can I?
Okay.
Okay, no, you go.
do you want to go? By all means. The guards are just
No,
gonna.
I was gonna ask if I can cast prestidigitation to make him really stinky.
You can. It's free. It's a
I
cantrip.
do that. I do that.
Okay, the wording,
Onyx.
the wording, I believe Onyx now is soiled. Is that it? Actually, I think you're allowed to pick the smell. So come up with
Oh,
a
wait.
funny
Hold
smell.
up. She's allowed to do that, but I'm not allowed to recoil.
Recoil what?
You mean
She's allowed-
retaliate?
You said no PvP.
Yeah, she isn't
Also,
attacking
shocking
you.
grass cantrip is a cantrip also.
Yeah, she's doing no damage. She has not committed an attack.
Well, then I want to attack back.
I'm not attacking
She's not
you.
attacking you.
Wait, can't you click a save to dodge it?
No, it's a cantrip. It just says it happens.
No, I just soil him, so now he's really wet.
Yeah, anything within 10 foot,
Wait.
she could instantaneously soil
Sorry,
or
really
clean
moist.
or make
I was
taste
11
good.
feet away from her.
Can I use mage hand to clean him?
I mean, you can summon a mage hand that lasts for 1 minute. Does it have cleaning utensils? Like, it's just a hand.
No, she just has an odd odor now.
Yeah.
Do it, and I don't even say that I'm doing it at him. I just do it, and it happens, and I walk away, and I keep walking.
Perfect. So the
Sure.
guards...
I know you can do this because you've used it on me multiple times already, and I'm gonna fucking know.
You can't
Hey,
know
I'm
out
gonna-
of it.
You just
What?
smell something bad.
You just smell something
like
bad.
someone ripped ass.
I was just told I'm soaking wet.
You don't know that it happened. You don't.
No. So like,
As soon as you
prestidig-
mentioned,
wait.
as soon as you mentioned the monkey, it happened. So obviously you know it has something related to do with the monkey.
Yeah. You.
Here, wait. Sai, can you just click the?
Just click
spell
prestidigitation,
so people can
please.
see it? Just so he sees what it says exactly, because he's not actually wet.
Yeah.
She said.
So like, it's that first one that says an odd odor. She's just attaching the smell of farts to you. Think of it that way.
Yeah, there is no save. It does not do any damage to you. It is a minor magical trick that any novice spellcaster uses for practice. It's not that deep.
Up to an hour.
Yes, up to an hour.
He's stinky.
You are
Stinky for
stinky
an
for
hour.
an
Oh my
hour.
God! You're gonna be stinky when we meet the king! That's incredible.
Amazing.
Are there any more questions, or can the guards speak? Because they're just standing there.
Sword.
Magic
On
missile.
side.
Okay. The guards are gonna address Calyx, who called out to them. While that's happening, and go.
Is this all of this happening in the background?
Yeah, I'm saying yes. Calyx, you're walking up to the guards, and 20 feet behind you, that all is like there's low hushed
Cole's
voices
gonna
and
step
bickering.
forward with Calyx.
Yeah,
Cole's with Calyx walking up.
yeah, and then so
I'm glaring at side.
Calyx, you see two guards. They look at you. They go, "Oh, hold right there.
I'm just gonna glance at Patty.
Everything past this is private property, sir. I can't let you through. What's your business?"
That's okay, sir. We're here because we recently took a job with the Moonglow Trading Company, and unfortunately, our what's the word for somebody who provides you? I look at Cole, like the people who hire you. What are they called?
What?
The people who gave us the job. What are they called?
Our bosses?
Yeah. Well, are they really our bosses?
Contractee.
Our
benefactor.
managers?
Superior?
The people who contracted us.
Our employers?
Our employers. Thank you, Cole. Was that Cole?
It was.
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, it sounded like Onyx, so I was like a little confused.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, don't confuse me.
Hey, oi.
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 Sorry.
Don't insult the guy.
We sound different.
Our employers.
Our employers, unfortunately, passed away during the job. We were intercepted by a member of the Corpse's Hand, and the Royal Knight Abigail told us to come and bring our employers biscuit and gravy to the Moonglow Trading Company.
The guard looks at you and his face kind of droops, and he's like, "Did you say biscuits and gravy?" And
Biscuits and gravy. I'm sorry.
and he
Unfortunately,
he
yes.
looks one of the guards like doesn't seem to change. The other one looks visibly dejected. Like, what? And he looks extremely visibly upset. And it
Was he
it's very obvious.
Was he close to you? Do you know him?
The twins, they were so nice. They every day they were one of the few people who said bye, said hi, made sure you got paid on time. They did the delivery every month without an issue. Everyone loved them.
They were great to us as well. I'm sorry that this is happening and we have to be the bearers of bad news.
And then he's like, "Yeah, let me run inside. Just wait here." And then he kind of like trudges inside. He opens the gate and he trudges inside and he closes the gate behind him. And the other guard is looking at you and he's like, "I'm not gonna lie to you. I got hired like 2 weeks ago. I got no clue who those guys are."
Honestly, buddy, I think it's better just lay low on this one. I'm gonna be honest.
He gives you like a thumbs up and then goes back to like holding his tight like guard position.
You didn't see any.
And then after about 5-ish minutes, you see the guard come out. His face is like red, and it's very obvious he's been crying, but it's like hastily wiped away. And then
He's got to do his job.
yeah. And then he comes out of the gate and he goes, I've been given permission. You weren't supposed to be paid. They were going to consider this a failure. But given that you were kind enough to bring them back so that the family could do what they need to do, you've been granted, for sake of the image, you are not being paid. But you are being granted what can be considered a courteous bonus for good service. And he hands you just like a leather bag of clinking coins. You do not know. He does not say how much is in there. It's just a bag of money. And he goes, I've been asked to take their bodies from you, please, if you may.
Of course. And then we respectfully call Brontes over here and respectfully hand over the
We'll
remains.
walk over to Calyx and hand over the sack
He
of gravy.
He takes the two.
And Ataraxia follows. directly behind with
Yeah.
the bag of biscuits and hands over apple.
He takes the 2 bags, and he's just like, he's like looking at them, and he's holding both of them in his hands, and he's just like, he doesn't really say anything. He just kind of looks at them, and then he looks at the other guard, and he's like, just hold down the gate. It's gonna be a whole thing. And then he looks at you and he goes, thank you for this. A lot of people would have just left them and ran and saved their own skins. It does mean a lot, you know. I know you said someone told you to do it, but you don't strike me as those kind of guys. I think you would have done it regardless. And thank you for
she
that.
just pointed us in the right direction.
Yeah. And
Ataraxia gives us a small sad nod and says, of course, and I'm so sorry for the loss.
And then he goes, I mean, maybe it's not my place, but I don't know if this service will be public, but I think you'd be welcome there if you have time. I don't know the timetable, but Moonglow is pretty famous in the capital, and a lot of people typically go to. It's rare that something like this happens, and I'm willing to bet that their father is going to do something rather large. So it might mean something, even just to shake his hand. I'm sure he'll want to say thank you as well. But believe me, you'll hear in the taverns if they're doing something. I know this is gonna spread. This is gonna spread like wildfire.
We'll keep our ears open.
And then he like turns. If you guys have nothing else to say, he turns around and he goes back inside. And you hear sniveling as he walks away.
I wish we could have gotten to them before.
But nothing we can do.
Bad days.
Can't really dwell on it now. At least we
Those
brought
damn-
them to their proper resting place.
Those damn wells and that big ass box.
Honestly, we spent like 5 minutes there, and I look over to the other guard, and I'm like, we'll continue this conversation somewhere else. I hope you have a great day, though.
He gives you
And we walk
He gives
away.
you like a thumbs up. Have a good rest of your day.
You got it, dude.
Question above board. Was there any world where we got out of here in time to save them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Damn.
100%.
Really?
100%.
Probably if we did something when I heard the help.
Like what? We went to figure it out as fast as we could. Maybe if we didn't.
Well, you gotta
Yeah, I
remember.
know.
You took 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic twice. Spent 5 minutes digging the hole. Sai had her like mental breakdown episode conversation with Addie. Like if you speed,
Whoa.
I'm saying like these things all took time, right? Like you probably spent a combined 30 to 40 minutes from waking up to dropping the gate with the statue. Theoretically, had you like not done that, if you were six people on a mission who didn't care about magic and you were just slamming your heads into the wall until it broke, you could have done that in 10 minutes. And theoretically, you assume based on the level of magical draining on the 2 sets of bones, how they were different. You assume Bronte's based on, because he's the one who looked at it, he could assume, whether or not he says that to the group is up to him, but he could assume that at least one of them probably would have been alive. Maybe not in great shape, but probably.
And you assume Manacles wasn't going to take a half hour on its own.
In lore, the Manacles didn't take that long. It just took us 45 minutes because we kept laughing. In lore, it took like 5 minutes.
Either way, I hope this stays above board and our audience does not get this information.
Your characters know none of this. Like, I'm saying that because you're my friends, and I don't mind peeling the curtain back slightly to say, like, yeah, if we replayed that dungeon right now, and you guys knew that end goal was there, you absolutely could have speedran this shit like Pokemon. You could have been in there in 5 minutes, but you had no clue that was happening, so you had no reason to play it that way, so it didn't happen. So don't feel bad that you didn't do it, because it's the power of hindsight, right?
In character is definitely going to be feeling bad that they didn't get to save them, but
well, yeah, fair enough.
it doesn't really matter if
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? It doesn't matter. 2 people.
They were behind a magic
general
barrier.
grief.
We had to figure out how to get to
general
the other
grief.
side.
Yeah.
General grief.
Yeah.
See, I know things.
Yeah. It was also a giant ancient magical barrier, and you guys are like level 1 nobodies. So like realistically, you guys have no idea what's going on. Like in the moment, you were just like, "Where the fuck are we?"
you have to comfort us.
No, we're good.
We're
Either
good.
way.
I'm just saying that in character, Sai's is just upset about it.
I also couldn't see like all y'all.
True enough. Yeah, it's dark in there.
Fair enough. It is dark.
You should learn how to see in the dark.
It was
Only one
spooky
way.
scary.
I'm
He's the
assuming,
only one
by the way,
without
I'm assuming, by the way, that while you're having this conversation, somebody is counting the money.
Yeah, I'll. Do
Oh,
that,
yeah,
'cause
what
I
did they
got
give
the
us?
leather
It
bag
It
of
is
coins.
250 gold pieces in mixed coins.
Oh.
It is 250 gold pieces in mixed coins and gems.
Wait, 250 GP and what?
In mixed coins and gems. So it's not like 250 gold pieces in a bag.
Is there a
It's
pearl in there?
no. It's like 50
It's
gold
equal
pieces.
to
It's like
250
25 gold
golds.
piece sapphires, rubies, like miscellaneous, moderately valuable gemstones. But it's like a total equaling. Like if you went and sold everything, you would get 250 gold pieces. I'm saying for sake of
Alright, we'll
easy
call it
math,
250 gold
just say
for
you have
right this
250
second.
gold.
Okay,
250.
and we'll.
Oh, that's 5 people. It's 50 gold each.
There's 6.
6 people.
There are 6 people, so we each get 41.6 gold each.
Do we want to add? Does anybody want?
41 gold
Do we need to go
and
shopping, or
6
do we need
silver.
to?
Does somebody just want to add this to their inventory for now, and we'll discuss it tonight?
Above
Yeah,
board, if you have.
That's fine. I have a leather bag of coins and gems in my inventory, and I'll leave it at that. I don't want to touch any gold.
And I wrote it
amount.
down.
All right.
So
As long as someone remembers the
so-
value.
Yep.
I wrote it down.
250.
We're good. We're good.
So, does anybody else need to go to any of the stores? I know Sai needs a library. Is there anything else we need heading back to town square or anything?
Do we want
Aren't
to
we
see how
going
much
to
one of
look
those
for a
fucking
pearl?
little pearl
Oh.
things that Bronchi's need
Also,
cost?
yeah, we also need to see. We still wanted these magic items identified. Moonglow let us know where. Do we want to go try that old guy that we've got no information from again?
He won't sell it to us. Don't forget.
But we could still try to negotiate instead of how expensive he was. We could try to
Right.
see if he'll do all 4 for a discount.
Also, he lied about the price of the gem. He said it was given to him, then he said he bought it.
And then he said he's the owner. Then he's not the owner.
So why don't
There's
we
a
just
lot
go
of
to
fishy
the-
stuff. I think we should just keep our eyes out for a black pearl, and when we see one, we should just dip into
Yeah, I
the
was gonna say,
party
why don't we
fund
walk-
and go from
I will.
there.
I will remind you.
Why
He
don't a
did
few of us
say.
go through the
He did say that
district?
there was a jeweler in the high city that would sell pearls. He just said that like they're pricey, but he gave you a location where if you wanted to go pearl shopping, that would more than likely have one.
Can someone jog my memory of how much that pearl should cost?
Isn't it like
It
it's
says it in the
50
spell.
gold, but they usually sell them for 75.
Yeah, the
gold.
pearl itself
one
needs to be
second.
worth 50, but just because you pay 50 doesn't mean it's worth 50.
100 gold
Oh.
pieces.
Okay, so yeah, it needs to be a pearl worth 100, but that doesn't mean you'll pay 100. It just means that the pearl needs to be valuable enough to sell for 100 for the spell to
How
work.
does Monty's have 100 gold?
He doesn't.
He just said he does.
No,
No,
I
the
said
pearl
no.
costs
how much
100
pearl
gold.
has to be.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
the pearl
oh.
itself
Guys.
needs to have a value of 100 gold pieces for the spell to function. A pearl of lesser value
What?
will not work with the spell.
Why don't we split up again, gang?
For why?
Why don't-
Why?
Well, all of
Wait,
you
wait,
can just
'cause-
go, and I'll just go to the library by myself. I don't need you guys to come with me, because it just doesn't sound like anybody wants books.
I'll go with you to the library.
Nerd.
Is there any spells I can learn there?
Probably.
Wait, Bronchies, we need you with us if we want to go maybe try to
Yeah,
find
you kind
a
of
pearl.
need to go to the store to make sure the pearl works.
Also, we would need the gold from Calyx in case we decided to buy this from
Felix,
True.
Completely
you go
willingly.
with them.
Are you sure?
Okay.
I mean, you seem the most reasonable person able to talk to people appropriately, so I think you should go with
No!
them.
What have I done? You drew a mustache on me, you fuck.
And you made
That's
me
not
stink.
talking to people!
You made me stink.
I will also say, for sake of clarity, every single shopkeeper does not have a personality. If you want to just say, hey, we all go buy a pearl, you can just say that. Like, you don't need to roleplay buying a item from a random store, and then I'm just going to give you numbers, and then you could choose to pay it, or choose to not pay it, or choose to do something else.
Or choose to roll and try to
yeah,
negotiate.
you don't need to be like, okay, what's this guy's name? Like, not everyone has a personality, because I'm not
Hey
that.
guys, do we want to try to get a pearl real quick?
Cool. I'm gonna ask the question in different ways. Everybody cool spending 100 of the 250 gold we got from this job to
It's like an investment.
buy a pearl that we can cast Identify with?
But we will try to be cheaper.
We will try to negotiate, but I'm not sure if that affects the intrinsic value of the spell because I'm not a spellcaster. But, anyways,
God, does that affect it?
No, Bronchies does that affect me.
Yeah, Brontes would know.
As long as it's valued as at 100 gold pieces, if we tried to sell it, then it would work.
sounds good.
Okay.
Wait, so the value
so
Wait,
Wait,
so
nice.
again, this is just, is everybody okay with us spending this money is really what I'm asking.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Because
Chip
it'll
Brontes.
save us a lot of money in the long term.
Exactly.
As long as Brontes doesn't lose it.
Don't
I
fuck
trust
this up.
Brontes.
Okay, so
Anorexia. You
oh,
agree?
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Addie didn't say anything.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool.
Yeah, we
Okay,
good.
so everybody's in agreement. You're going to go to unnamed jewelry store and ask for one pearl worth 100 gold pieces.
Whoa!
Sorry, different spell.
Yes.
Different spell. 100 gold pieces. Everyone, that is what you're doing. The
I believe
DM,
that
Yes.
is
the
correct.
DM
Now-
waves his hand, and you all teleport to some unnamed jewelry store. I don't remember what I thought I could. I probably had a name for it in my head and never wrote it down. You walk in, there's a person behind the desk. There is a selection of pearls and what appears to be some sort of display case. There is multiple colors, shades, variations. Some are in jewelry, some are not in jewelry. And then I assume you guys go, show us all the ones that are worth 100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
Just the pearl. No
Just the
jewel,
pearl.
just the pearl.
Okay, so there are 3 options. There is a alabaster white pearl that the shop claims is worth 100. Well, the shop will say, I'm asking 125 for the pearl. Brontes, you would recognize the pearl is worth at least 100. It's an upcharge for how pretty it is. There's a second option. There is a black pearl that is worth 200, or they are asking 200. You know that it is worth well past 100 and will also work for the spell. There is a pearl that is kind of milky gray, that is slightly cracked and chipped, that they are asking 100 exactly. Roll an intelligence to see if you can ascertain how valuable that pearl is.
Just Brontes.
Just Brontes, yeah. Because he would know the nature of, like, what constitutes a spell. So over 10 is fine. You can tell, while they may be asking 100, the crack in that pearl lowers its value to such a point that it would not function with the spell as it stands.
So we need to go for the first one.
The alabaster white pearl. For, what was it, 125?
They are asking 125.
Brontes, what would work here, bud?
Honestly, the first pearl would seem like the best one to try to negotiate.
Now,
We'll give you
So will
115
any of
flat
these
for it.
work, or
wait. Don't throw out numbers yet. One, I have a slight above board question. Whoever, if someone's rolling persuasion, would they get advantage from anybody around them?
If someone is speaking to the cashier, basically, and is doing, like, a role play, it's a straight roll unless you do something to get advantage, like casting a spell, or like someone else doing something to give you advantage, like adding to the conversation or casting a spell or doing something. So, like, if you were talking, like, it's just you talking to the cashier, you can't just be like, I help. Like, you need to either get involved in the conversation, a second person in the party needs to get involved in the conversation, or cast a spell like Charm Person, Friends, etc., that says it gives you advantage on charisma.
Charm
so
person
Brontes,
would be way
of
too
the
obvious
three
of a
here-
thing to do.
It would be
After
visible.
that.
Yes.
Brontes, of the 3, we got 125, 200, and something, and 100 here. Do all 3 of these work? Because I would like the cheaper one if it's going to work, but you have to tell me if it's going to work or not.
What was the question?
He's making sure that the last one with the crack in it is good enough for the spell.
The last one the chip in it makes it incompatible, so.
Okay. So then we're stuck to either 120, we're stuck at either the alabaster white at 125, or the black pearl at 2, I
100.
forget what you said.
200. We don't want that one. We want the first one.
But it looks so
Oh,
cool.
hold
The
up.
first one would be the best,
It
ideally.
does look cool.
But the
It
white
does
one
look
looks
cool.
pretty too.
Wait, hold up. Actual question though. Would the $200 pearl benefit us more down the line?
Let's start talking to
Are
the
there
person.
other spells you would need that would also need this spell? Like a higher
Is it worth more than the 100? Like, as far
Yeah.
as...
I will say
As far as magic-wise.
right now, Brontes, as far like I know all the spells on your spell list, there is no spell that you currently have access to that requires a pearl worth 200 gold pieces. that you would
So the
know,
one-
and nor are there any at your casting level that you could learn soon that would require it. Like, it would be a spell
Okay, so
long in the future, if one exists.
Cool. So sticking to the 100 gold coin one would be a beneficial thing to do.
Yeah, the 125.
125.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Bronchies, why don't you walk with me? Let's talk to this guy.
And I talk with you too.
I like
Cool. I'm surprised you don't want to bring your little brother over here.
Respect the store.
Who says I can't go stand up there with him?
Also, not
I'll be right back. Nobody talk to me.
That's fine.
Ophis.
Roll and investigate. Well, are you like looking through
I-
the different jewelry and stuff, or are you
I'm
just looking
looking through
around?
the different jewelry, but I'm also kind of sussing out like how well this place is guarded against people swiping things.
Roll perception, and then while she's doing that, whoever is walking up to the counter, just say what 3 people.
No fucking way, dude.
20.
Onyx, Claw, and Bronchies.
Onyx. Okay, I just gotta think about that for a second. The 20.
What happened?
There is a lot of valuable stuff in this store, and there are guards, but you could tell that they're not like guards. It's people in plain clothes who are just like spending a really long time looking at one item, sitting in a chair because
Air
they've been
marshals.
walking too long. Like, they're clearly guards, but they're plain clothes, and that they're not. They don't want to look like guards because it would make the place seem trashy, like it needs security guards. There is probably with a 20. You can tell there are 3 guards that are in plain clothes, and you can tell that the majority of the valuable stuff is behind what appears to be either regular glass or magical glass display cases, but there are some open air displays, but they are of less valuable pieces. So think imperfect rubies, sapphires, and emeralds that weren't cut properly, or that don't have the right imperfections that would give them the luster that you think that would be intrinsically valuable. Like, there is jewelry that is on like open air racks, like earrings, but there are guards and they are looking for thieves. Swiping would be possible, but it wouldn't be easy. And then for the three who are walking up, you walk up to the cashier. That cashier, we'll rewind it. The cashier is the one who shows you the 3 things. She's like, I heard you were talking about pearls. These are 3 pearls you guys discussed. What are you thinking? And she holds the 3 out.
Okay. So, that alabaster white pearl.
That's catching our eye. We like it.
We like it, but seriously,
Dude.
125. Come on, you got. Can you work with us a little bit here?
We don't love it. We like it, but like, come on.
She goes, well, I mean, ordinarily, like a standard pearl, you're right, would be cheaper. But this is exceptionally fine in terms of quality. I mean, they don't get white like this. It's basically naturally polished. I mean, the extra cost is valid.
So, but if you're saying, it's a little above quality, you don't have one that's, not like this third one you showed us that's terrible. and
These
crap.
are all the
You don't
unfortunate.
have one in the middle?
These are all the ones I have in stock right now. I mean, if you come back in a week, maybe, but it's been difficult getting shipments into the city.
Trust me, we understand that part.
More than you know.
And she goes, but you're not gonna. I mean, look at it. You're not gonna find pearls like these 2 every day. I mean, pitch black and alabaster white. It's like a sign.
We're not denying you got some good products
they look
here.
good, but here's the thing: you're a jewelry store, right?
She looks around. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Well, here's the thing: this is a pearl. Yes, it's beautiful looking, but you don't even have it set in a piece right now. So you're going to have to spend time, money, and effort to get it put into a piece. We're willing to take it. Yes, it's beautiful. It serves our purpose. The design of it's not really what really sells us on it. But instead of you spending time, money, and effort, why don't we just work out a deal right now? And you don't have to put anything in and you get paid today.
It's like we're cutting out your own middleman.
She's like, well, it would be a pain to get it fitted and inlaid and all that. Make a persuasion check.
Does he
I'll
get
say
advantage?
you get advantage because you're both talking.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay. It's over 10, so she's gonna say, she's gonna like purse her lips. The best I could do is 120, and that's risking getting yelled at by my boss.
Who's your boss?
Unnamed boss.
Just curious.
I don't know. He doesn't have a name. Neither does she.
Give us 2 seconds to sidebar.
Please don't Karen this right now and go, I want to speak to your manager.
Please don't.
Hang on.
Like,
We're
hand
gonna
over
mute.
all the gems so we can have just cash at the end.
We're gonna mute very quickly for a sidebar.
She was like, I'll wait.
Can I like get the gems appraised here? And
Sure, you go to a different cashier and you're like, hey, can I get these evaluated and translated? And she'll make change, basically.
Cool.
You could say that you have 250 gold pieces straight up.
Thank you. That makes life a lot easier.
What did you say, Sai?
Are they sidebarring by themselves?
Yeah, they stepped away to discuss.
Yes.
They're making it look like they're on the fence.
So like, and I talked to the cashier. I'm like, can I get a discount for bringing the gems directly to you, or is that like not a
Just
thing?
sitting here.
And she's like, no, that's not a thing. She's like,
I mean, I can't like deal.
Okay.
I mean,
she's
fair
like,
enough.
she does
Is
say,
there-
she's like, if you want these commissioned into a piece, absolutely, because then we wouldn't need to pay the cost of sourcing the gemstone. But just trading it for gold, you get their straight value.
That
Is
checks
there
out.
anything
Thank
in the
you very
store
much.
that catches my eye?
Yours
Like specifically
specifically,
Sky. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will say there is a relatively pretty set of sapphire earrings, but they're not like gaudy. They're like studs, but instead of like cubic zirconium or like you'd see it like a Spencer's, you tell they're real sapphires. They're just small sapphires, and that's why they're not behind like a display case. They're on just like a random set of earring rack with like different kinds of studs, and they're like off to the corner.
Who is
So-
anybody looking in that direction?
Well, the guards are generally viewing the whole store. Like, they're covering corners and stuff. Like, it's their job to look around, especially since a group of 6 people walked in all at once. They're looking at you. It would be a roll if you were going to attempt to steal. It would be a roll.
Did something catch your eye, Si?
Maybe.
Here, let's go check it out while they're sidebarring. Like,
All right.
Okay, let them sidebar.
So real quick, we're gonna do this just outside of shopkeep.
I'll say that they
Earring.
you
Earshot.
whisper just enough that you can hear each other, but no one else can hear you.
Okay,
No,
so
we're
we're
talking to the
gonna
rest
we want
of
to
the
turn
group.
around and talk to the group really quick.
Oh, okay. Then the same applies. But Calyx,
Okay.
Calyx and Sai walked away though, so they can't hear you.
Ugh.
So it's just
Well, there's 4 of us here, so that would be majority.
that's majority.
That's majority
so-
vote.
So right now, we all came in here agreeing to spend 100. It's a little more, obviously. We have an idea. She'd already negotiated down to 120. It's worth 125.
No.
It,
She's
yes,
charging 125. It's worth.
it's
100.
worth 100.
At least.
Before you hear the rest of this, are we okay with still spending the 125, let's say, if need be? Just shut up for 1 fucking second.
Can you tell the brothers?
Yeah, right?
Big reveal. Big reveal.
What? So, Brontes and Ataraxia, do you still think that as a group we can all split 125 still? I'll explain why I'm going back up $5 in a second. Or gold.
Well, probably.
I think long term it's worth it.
I feel
I
like
can
we
see
all
why.
kind of agreed to that already before you started the negotiating, so yeah, probably.
Well, we agreed for 100. We didn't discuss the extra 20 to 25.
I think the 125 will be okay as long as it.
I think
doesn't
we're all
become
okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Considering
So-
it doesn't get consumed, so.
Okay, so me and Onyx are going to turn around and talk to the shopkeep. Shopkeep?
Yes. Have you made a decision?
Not exactly. Do you like to gamble, per se?
Oh my.
Not
Oh shit,
not
that's the I
not
mean-
particularly.
Well,
I'm at work after all.
you're saying... Well,
I do want to clarify.
Obviously,
You are speaking to like a cashier. You're not speaking to the owner.
yeah. Yeah. Well, obviously you can move it a little bit without asking your boss because you already did once. Now, what if we pay full value of what you have it listed at 125. Or possibly do a coin flip dice roll. Odds and evens for a little less. Maybe like 110.
Roll persuasion. Just you, no advantage. It is a harder DC than the original check. Natural one.
Oh, fuck.
Another
Okay.
now one.
She looks at you dead in the eyes and she goes, or you could pay
Fuck
the
no.
sticker because the next person will.
Yeah, I think we're okay with 120. How about you, Onyx?
120 is fine.
Yeah, I think 120 is great.
There's a moment of hesitation where you feel she wants to say 125 because you rolled a really bad roll, but she also wants the commission. So not that you know that. So she's like, "Yep, 120 sounds good." She's like, "Will you be paying with barter or with coin?"
With coin.
Okay, she
Wait,
counts
with
out.
barter
She
coin?
waits for you to count out 120 gold pieces, and she gives you. And then Brontes, you could add to your inventory 1 alabaster white pearl worth 110 gold pieces.
How do 2 nat ones to start?
How do I spell that?
Just put
Okay,
white pearl.
Okay.
We'll know.
Alabama.
Alabaster's just a cool word to say white.
Pretty much.
Dude, how the fuck do I roll a nat 1 on a D100 to start this, and then there's a nat 1?
Hey
You
man,
said it was your
dice
vibe of the
game,
night.
man, dice game.
Okay, so
While that's
so
happening,
everyone's
now
clear?
important question. While that's happening, is the dynamic duo of Calyx and Sai doing something else?
Sorry, I just want to say something. I adjusted our 250 down to 130. I wrote it down just so everybody's clear.
Did the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Where are the guards in relation
And now-
to where the earrings are?
Please do
Oh,
not.
It's
steal
not
them.
a huge
Oh.
store. I'd say maybe 15 to 20 feet.
Now,
Can
really quick, I think I can
position
put it
Calyx
together.
in a way-
Hold on, let Sai talk first. Sai, what were you saying?
Yep.
Can I position Calyx in a way where his gigantic body covers view of me
If you
in one direction?
You can because you're so small, but in doing so, Calyx would basically instantly see with his passive perception what you're doing. And you don't know what his reaction to him watching you steal would be. So you're gambling on one or you're gambling on the other.
I'm gambling on Calyx allowing me to steal these earrings.
Okay, then I will say that you position yourself in such a way where the guards will have disadvantage on perception to see you steal if you attempt to steal. But if you so choose to steal, it will be a sleight of hand, and Calyx will automatically succeed his perception of seeing you steal.
We are worried about Onyx causing problems.
That is true, but I have done that. Dice jail is a thing. So the ultimate question becomes: are you stealing?
Sai really wants these earrings.
We have money.
But is it worth?
You don't even know the price.
I don't.
You
They could be
didn't
a
ask.
silver.
But this is a rich place.
What
And
is
I'm
the
sure-
sticker price?
Wait,
There-
Calyx,
There's no like
you shouldn't
sticker.
ask if she didn't ask you to steal. You let her have her own thought.
No,
I
no,
wanna see
I'm
where
just
this tumbles.
I'm wondering what the sticker price is.
There is no like.
I wanna
there
see
is
where this
no
tumbles without you
listed.
chiming in.
There's no like actual physical paper sticker. It's more like hey cashier, what are these? And then she'll give you a number. But Sai is smart enough to know with her background that if she does that, people are gonna note it. Like they're gonna know that she wants that thing, and they're gonna look at her. Like it'll basically get rid of any chance she has of.
That's why it was going to
Actually
laptop,
succeeding.
laptop, and get out.
This is sleight of
Calyx-
hand, right?
It would be a sleight of hand, yes.
Okay.
If you are into, oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. No, I was just gonna say if you're conflicted, you could roll like a will save against your
I
greed.
was-
But
Oh, I don't think Sai's conflicted.
yeah, well, she's okay.
Well, I wasn't conflicted. I really wanted
Yeah.
to do it, and I was also trying to figure out if I could do stealth first. But then I was like, I wouldn't be stealth, right? And so
no,
I
you
just
wouldn't be
committed.
stealth. You're in the middle of a.
Yeah, exactly. However, never mind. I'll let this play out.
I don't think you have a choice. Oh, that's not good.
Disadvantage.
It's disadvantage.
For
So,
4.
so the guards get a 5. They do not see you. Calyx, you watch
Nailed
Sai immediately, like, just extremely stealthily, like with a quick dart, she clips this set of like sapphire studs and like slips them in her sleeve, like super fluid, super practiced, and they're gone. But you see it because you could tell she's positioned you in such a way where she's directly in front of you. There's no way you couldn't have seen it. Do you choose to cause a scene?
Give me a second. No, I do not.
Okay.
I would
No,
love
Calyx
to
is
know
just gonna
what
kinda-
you had to roll to cause a scene.
So, like, in my opinion, Calyx is very, like, everybody's gonna live their own lives. Calyx also knows that there's a time and a place, but how he chooses to approach the situation is why I rolled the d20. And what
That
he's
is
gonna
fair as
do
hell.
after.
Calyx uses his soul weapon to kill Sai instantly. Just fucking
By
shield
the
back.
way, can I just say, holy shit, this is the worst rolling we've collectively done.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
rough. So yeah, so
It's
that
really
yeah,
bad.
Calyx
so,
isn't even gonna make a motion.
yeah. So that happens.
And
Sai,
then a 2 for Calyx.
you can add sapphire stud earrings to your inventory. If you would like to approximate their value based on your background, roll a straight intelligence check.
Well, I probably won't. I'll probably be so stupid, but let's see.
Yeah, the check
That's
is
the
free.
nat
You might as
20.
well.
That's fair.
I want to say, bitch.
That's a save.
Oh my god!
Wait, that's a save.
Oh,
That's a save,
You
but I
couldn't
think you
have
have
done
the
that
same
before.
modifier. I think it's still a +2, so it's a 17 on the dice. You are fairly certain, based on your background, that these earrings are worth 50 gold pieces. So, I mean, 50 gold pieces sold legally, right? Like, this store was probably selling them for 50. Whether you could get more or less, like, selling them on the street like they fell off a truck, would depend on how charismatic you are in that moment. But you think that their
lost in a voting
value would
accident.
be 50
No.
gold pieces.
Oh no, a voting
Of course, the best
accident.
goal of the night is to find out how.
How valuable the
How
stolen
much
goods
earrings
are.
are worth.
Yeah.
I see that Calyx saw me steal, and I kind of just like give like a little sheepish. I can't say this word. Smile and kind of
Smile and
walk
wave,
away.
boys. Smile and wave.
I like how I said.
Calyx has no expression change.
I like how I said this would be like a
Staring
super. I
Sai dead in
like
the
how I
eye.
said this would be a super quick trip, and it's taking 20 minutes because people want to do shit. But yeah, is there any other business?
Fucking nat one!
Is there any other business? Is anyone else buying anything in this store, or are we walking out of the store?
Calyx
Is
sees
everybody
that.
done here? I think we're good. We got
Let's
the-
go.
I got my
Also-
pearl, so
To be clear, how long has it been since Sai cast that stupid fucking spell?
I don't know. It's you walked for about 30. It
About
was a
20
30-minute
minutes.
walk from Moonglow General Store to the warehouse. So, and this was equidistant between the warehouse and the store. So let's say it's been about 45 minutes since you left the general store, and we'll say she cast it on you at some point in the trip. Let's say 40 minutes have passed on the spell.
We got bad persuasion.
I
'cause
would
this
like to
bitch
point
smelt
out
us.
that it does not have to last an
Yeah, it
hour.
lasts
You
up to
could
an hour.
convince
She
her to
can-
take
yeah,
it off
she
of
can
you.
cancel it at any
You just haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you asked, I probably would. Not gonna lie.
Don't do it.
that's probably why
Okay,
you
but-
didn't get a good persuasion.
man.
Because you
Trying to
smell.
barter.
Yeah, you try to barter and you smell like ass.
No, that's why she. That's why
Wait,
she.
my bar-
That's why she
no,
gave it to you
wait.
for 120. She's
My
like, get out of my
bartering
store.
worked. My bartering worked. I got us down 5. This
Wow.
dumbass
Yeah.
over here.
Dude, I can't believe I rolled a nat 1
I can't.
again.
But yeah, so,
So funny.
you all make your way out of the store. There's no other
Yeah,
jewelry that I
yes.
need to come
Get
up
the fuck
with.
out of here.
Let's leave before something goes wrong.
Finally, I can fucking do this. So you leave the store. The party leaves the store, and then we'll say you enter about this place on the only map I have. You see where it says the party.
See that token?
I am now
Correct.
going to change the layer. As you leave the store, specifically Onyx, you see out of the corner of your eye on the street corner a small red-skinned tiefling child. He is holding a dilapidated basket full of cut flowers that are partially wilted. He looks severely bruised and emaciated, and he is selling, it appears to be selling flowers out of his basket on the street corner. As people walk by, he gets called various names, spit on, stuff thrown at him, etc. And when his eyes meet yours, his face perks up and he attempts to wave you over. What do you do?
Hakua.
Can I like punch the person who spit at the child? I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say, can I use sudden breath
This
magic?
is this is like in the distance, like you're looking down the street They do it and they're still walking. Like they don't stop to do it. Like he's not getting beat up on the corner. This is an approximate series of actions that you're witnessing as you walk down the street. It is background stuff. But Onyx specifically locks eyes with this child, and the child sees Onyx and attempts to wave Onyx over to himself. Onyx, what do you do?
I'll follow.
I'm walking over, but I'm still gonna be careful just because of my natural nature.
Makes sense.
Like I have my guard up.
Yeah.
But I'm walking over to the child.
Yeah.
Can I say Cole follows because he notices Onyx start to deviate and picks up on what he's looking at?
I will say yes, you can. Cole, you see the kid obviously as you follow Onyx. As soon as the kid sees you, you notice his emotion change and he becomes significantly more closed off. Like as someone who isn't, you get the vibe of someone who isn't a tiefling. He becomes reclusive.
I'll keep a little bit more of a distance, but I still want to keep a little bit of distance with Onyx.
Okay, so Onyx, you walk up like towards the kid. Do you say anything?
Call it. I'll hang like 20 feet back.
Okay.
But he knows I'm there.
Okay, so I want to be like, within a talking distance of the kid, like 3 feet. I'm not standing next to him.
Yeah, you're not like
Again,
you're not rubbing shoulders. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like a busker in New York City. You're like, I'm not getting within touching distance of you. I'm not stupid, but I'll talk to you.
Fuck New York City,
Yeah.
dude. Fucking hate. Okay. Anyway, didn't need the PTSD.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. fucking
But
drive
yeah.
far
Do
off
you say anything to this child, or do you let him talk first?
Because it drives connect.
I'm gonna look to the kid and I'm gonna say, "What are you selling?"
And he like holds out the basket, and he goes, "Cut flowers, fresh this morning." And you could see like as he holds the basket out, there's like scars all over his like arms and hands, and his hands are shaking, like with the basket. It's visible. In the basket, you see a series of different colored cut flowers. Some appear to be partially wilted. They've probably been cut for a few hours with no water, and it's of varying colors. And actually, roll intelligence check.
Yeah.
Straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence. That's a save, but your modifier is the same. 8. You notice
Oh, okay.
you notice a series of colors, but you're not like a florist. You don't have any background in nature. They just look like particularly pretty wildflowers. You're not familiar with them.
Sorry. I'm gonna ask the kid. So, are you selling the flowers, or is someone out selling the flowers through you?
He goes, I gotta sell them. He was like, I need the money.
Okay. I'm gonna call Cole over to me, but at the same time, I'm gonna tell him, hey, that guy right back there, he's my brother. He's one of the only people in the world I can trust, and he's someone that can sympathize. No, wait.
Where are you going with this?
I'm calling Cole over to me, just because I want Cole closer. Because I know Cole feels.
Where are you going with this?
I'm trying to. Fuck you.
Let him do his thing.
asshole.
Cole, let him do his thing.
Let him cook.
He cooked tonight.
I just enjoyed
I'm
it.
not just a mate. Okay, I'm gonna go to the kid. I'm gonna be like, okay, how much are you selling them for? And I'm gonna wave Cole over and say, I'm just calling my brother over. He might want some flowers too. Don't worry. You can trust him because he's one of the only people in the world I trust.
The kid, like, upon seeing you like wave over Cole and like saying that, he's like, I don't know. The only ones who don't hit me are us. And he says, like, gesturing to not people, like just tieflings.
Tieflings.
Yeah.
Not people.
Well, not like humans, you know what I mean? Like, it would seem like this kid has been the recipient of some sort of series of traumas that were not caused by tieflings, and as such, he derives safety from other tieflings. Hence, why he specifically called over another red-skinned tiefling.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Again, he might want some flowers too. Like, hinting like Cole's gonna buy fucking flowers whether he wants to or not.
Yeah.
Cole's gonna proceed with caution.
And-
Cole's gonna proceed, by the way. I'll say in
And
the
I'm
middle
gonna
of this.
say again, he's one of the only people in the world I trust because he's my brother. You gotta have some people you can trust eventually. Hopefully we can get you there sometime.
Okay.
Cole's gonna proceed like walking cautiously because he can kind of read the situation.
Okay. And so like, and he like looks up and he's like, he's your brother? And like question mark.
He's my brother. Not necessarily by blood, but that doesn't mean anything less. In fact, it means more to me.
Yeah.
Blood makes you related, but loyalty makes you family.
And he kind of has like a look, and he's like, you can tell he's thinking, and he's like, okay, if you say so. He goes, I had a brother, and then like he tapers off his sentiment, like he's reminiscing on something.
Mother, you dude.
Also, I'm sorry. Why is there still fireworks going off?
Because
in this?
I have one fucking audio track, dude. Stop breaking the scene.
God, that was on me.
Is the rest of us like watching this happen?
You're
or,
standing like moderately, like 20-ish feet away, unless you tell me that you're walking closer.
Well, I want to walk closer.
Okay. He does not. I mean, he sees another tiefling and he doesn't particularly acknowledge it. He's like, "Oh, I'm assuming you're with the other tiefling." He doesn't say anything.
Just so I'm understanding.
Can I buy a flower?
No, I mean, he's
So-
currently talking to Onyx. So unless you
Oh.
interrupt him,
Sorry.
Am I up to? Am I like?
I'll say, yeah,
close to them
you're
yet?
like you're standing next to Onyx, like a couple.
I'm
feet
shoulder
away.
with Onyx.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm like kind of behind you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna ask the kid. So, how much are you selling the flowers for?
And he looks down at like the basket and he looks at his hands, and he says, "This many silver," and then he holds up like, I don't know, 4 fingers. He does not appear learned.
So Cole's gonna jump in and ask because he wasn't here for the first part of the conversation. Why are you selling them? What are you collecting the money for? Just curious.
He like gives you a look, and he's still in like that shaky kind of closed
I'm gonna
off
nod
feeling,
at him.
and he's like, roll, cause you're getting vouched for. I want you to roll persuasion with advantage, or insight straight, your choice.
Ooh.
Hang on, Hang on, mouse wasn't.
But the
working.
mouse wasn't doing the mouse
So
thing.
you said persuasion or
Yeah,
what?
persuasion with
Persuasion with
advantage or
advantage.
insight, but straight roll, one roll. Up to you. You can choose what you pick.
Persuasion with advantage.
Okay,
all that.
roll twice, take the highest.
Fuck this up. I'm gonna fucking laugh my ass.
Okay, 22.
Oh my God.
Okay, 22 is very good. So, despite this kind of like reserved child's nature, he kind of opens up. He's like, my mom, she's really sick, and I don't know what to do. The doctor said there was medicine, but we couldn't afford it. It took everything we had to get away from my dad. He was gambling so much. He sold us out. And we had to buy ourselves out. She had to buy me out. And we got out, but it took everything. And she got sick. At some point we were living in the alley, and she can't even move anymore. And I gotta help her. And he starts crying.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Cole's got one more question. Is there
Can I
anything
comfort
else?
the child?
What?
Can I comfort the child before you start asking him questions?
Well, did you walk up to him yet?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm gonna
you're
walk up to
there,
this
there.
child.
She sees we're making a fucking child cry. A fucking deep cry.
I see this.
She's walking up and
child
she's
crying.
the child's probably taller than her.
Put him in the papoose.
So you attempt to walk up and hug the child?
I place a hand on his shoulder. I don't fully hug him yet, and I'm saying I'm so sorry that this is happening to you. I want to help you, and I just like kind of generally like
Okay.
give him comforting words because I'm.
We're gonna help you too.
Okay.
We're gonna help you a little bit too.
Okay. You could tell he's not used to getting affection. So he's very like, he's on this borderline.
Sure.
He's on this borderline of like,
I hug him
he's
now.
on this borderline of like do I acknowledge, like, is this, like, he's thinking, is this a trick or is this genuine? Because, like, he wants to lean into it because he is a child and he wants to be, he wants to feel affection because clearly he has not felt much. But he's also like, they could, like, they might also be trying to rob me. Like, he's at this impasse where you feel like it could go either way right now. And, like, you feel it in him tensing up when you go to hug him. Like, he's not 100% there.
It's okay. It'll be okay. We'll help you out. It's okay to cry.
And you can...
Listen, I want you to know, I know out of the three of us here that I'm not what you would typically bond with, and I'm not looking for anything special, but I want you to understand, I really do get it. I personally have a problem right now finding my mother. I don't even know if she's alive. So I want you to understand, like, I can relate to the fear of loss or close to. I'm here to help. Is there anything else besides money that could possibly help you?
And then he'll say like there's a doctor. I talked to him. He has the medicine. I just can't. He won't go lower than like, and then you could see like he's racking his brain, and he's like, it's the face of a child attempting to count to a number they can't count to. And then he holds out his hands and he holds up 10 fingers and he's like, this many gold. He's like, if I could just get that, then it'll be fine, and she'll be fine, and then we can leave. We could leave before my dad finds us.
Can you?
Above. Well, I guess above board, but not. Can we roll like a per se perception?
What do you
to see insight or perception? I want to like. Can we get a better read on this kid if he's lying or not?
Oh yeah, I mean that's
we're naturally hesitant.
Yeah, that's an insight check. Just straight insight.
Insight
unless you have insight unless you have an ability.
Advantage?
No, insight unless you have an ability that gives you advantage.
I
Both of us roll
argument real
insight.
quick.
What? Calyx.
So, Sai could also help with the insight because she kind of grew up on the streets and she's very familiar.
Well, I mean, if she chooses to, she hasn't said anything yet.
Yeah, and Cole has also like had his own rough situations, especially considering his background that I'm not supposed to know. TM.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I will say
like,
each
like
of you.
They naturally have their own backgrounds.
Like, you could each individually roll insight, but it's like it wouldn't be. Insight is a mental thing. You can't like help. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry for that, but the first one was a 15.
Yeah. Well, the first one was a 13. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Onyx.
What?
I didn't realize that 3 people rolled. It's Onyx, Cole, and Sai. I didn't realize.
So obviously I'm
Okay.
not.
I'm switching mine back to normal, but yeah,
That's
no,
fine,
my
that's
first
fine.
one was
So
a 15.
yeah, 6, 13, 15. You all, this kid is on the border of bawling. Like, it's not hard to tell. This kid is, like, worn, he's worn thin. Like, he doesn't got a lot left in him. Whatever he went through, like, with the vague, he's clearly not telling you his whole backstory, because it probably hurts. But it's what you've gleaned and what he said and the expressions he's wearing on his face. This kid is a, like, hair's breadth from just, like, his body physically looks like he's about to give out from not eating, barely sleeping, getting beaten in the streets, the stress, the fear, being like 13 and not knowing what the fuck to do, and who knows what else. He's like on the edge of it, and he's the textbook definition of desperate. So like, you have all talked to him and been what he is starting to indicate as like genuinely kind, and he is wanting to, like, he's hopeful, he's got this hopeful look on his face of like, why are you asking about money? Like, oh, maybe you'll buy like a lot and then I'll have a chance. Like, but you can also see like the calculations behind his eyes of like, I don't know how much of the little silver discs are a gold disc and how the math works. Like, you could clearly tell he's doing everything he can in his head to try to get his end point, and he doesn't know how to get there, but he's all he's got, and so he's just trying.
Can you
Okay,
take me to
so
this
this is-
doctor?
Wait. Sorry. Can I ask a question about game mechanics real quick?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Okay, so lay on hands. Is that something I could technically use on the mother if I were to say meet the mother?
If you were to meet her physically, you could use the lay on hands ability of cure disease, and assuming whatever condition the mother has, he has not been specific, but assuming whatever condition the mother has constitutes one of like the condition that the lay on hands cures, you could theoretically cure it.
And this kid's 13, so he's not necessarily going to be able to tell me what the fucking disease is it?
More than likely not. This kid is appears to be about around 13, 14. He also doesn't know how to count to 10. So, despite being 13. So,
Okay. So, Sai, I don't know what you were going to say. I have my own thing I want to say.
Talk to this doctor guy, but you go first because this is your thing.
Okay. I just want... Okay, so I'm going to... Does the kid have a fucking name?
you have not asked.
What's your name, kid?
And then he'll say, my mom calls me Andre.
Andre?
Andre.
The giant?
Not. Andre, I might have a way to help your mother without you needing to spend money on a doctor.
And running these streets, getting beat
And
up.
running these streets, having whoever's doing whatever they're doing to you continue. Is there any way I can go with you?
Is she close, first of all?
Is she close? Because if so, I would like to go with you to try and just
Resolve this now.
resolve this and help without you needing to continue going down this rabbit hole of trying to secure enough money. And I might just be able to help her without just supplying money. I might just be able to help her without some quack ass doctor.
Just do it.
So you're asking him, like, okay. So you want
Where's
him,
your mom and can we help?
you're basically asking him to have him lead you to his mother, because you're saying you're gonna like
If
help
she's
her.
I want to know if she's close
Okay.
first. Like,
Well, he'll say
3-hour walk.
he'll say like we bounce around in the alleys. I can't afford to spend money on a room because I have to get the medicine. But I mean, yeah, the alley we're in for tonight is not too far. But I don't think I should be bringing people. And you could tell like he's very nervous about the idea of bringing like strangers. You've talked to him for 5 minutes to his sick mother, and then with like promises of like indistinct promises. He clearly it's gonna be a pretty significant persuasion check if you want to try to make it of like.
Ask my persuasion still in play.
Okay. What if? Oh, sorry.
Sure. Is my persuasion still in play at all during this 2-minute conversation?
No, it would be a new check because it's a new thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell the kid, look, I do want to help you, and I really feel bad. I will give you 1 gold, and I will go by myself with you to see if I can help your mother without needing any more gold, and then you can keep that 1 piece to help yourselves for whatever else if I can help her. No flowers necessary. I just want to help.
Do you like show him a gold piece to prove that you like have it?
I would show it. Again, cautious nature.
Okay.
I'm not handing.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. Okay, and he sees like what is obviously a gold piece, and you can see like his eyes go wide. Probably hasn't seen one of those before. He just knows of them, and he's like, I don't know. And roll persuasion with advantage to see his reaction.
Ready for double nat ones?
I kind of
No, that's
I
me.
really
Double
don't
nat
want you to
ones.
fail. 12 is okay. I gotta think. Hold on.
With a +5. Holy
Yeah,
fuck,
I
you
gotta
rolled low.
think.
Oh my god.
We're not having a good time.
Yeah,
with
really.
rolls.
No, the fuck we're
The
not.
dice need to fucking go on timeout tonight.
Okay, he'll say, fine, but, and then he'll look at like what is a group of 3 people, right? And there's 3 other people
I'm going
waiting.
by myself.
And yeah, I was gonna say, and he's like, but just you, because I could protect her if you try anything. And he tries to like ball and make fists, and he's like, threatening you, air quotes, threatening you. You
I'm
think you
gonna-
could take this
I'm
emaciated
gonna
child?
smirk and say,
Yeah.
"Of course you can."
Yeah. And then he'll go okay, and then he'll put the basket like down on the ground, and he'll look at Cole, and he'll go, if you're this guy's brother, make sure no one steals my flowers.
I will take care of the flowers. They'll be here when you get back.
And he will start leading, like he will. You could tell he is equally of cautious nature as you, and
Naturally.
he will like gesture you, but he won't let you be behind him. Like he won't take his eyes off you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
I'll walk side by side.
yeah, like
with
that.
him.
And then
Before you guys go, can you just
as
like,
they
let me
walk
know where
o-
the doctor is? In the general direction of this doctor is.
Sorry, I might not need a fucking doctor.
I don't care if we don't need a doctor. I'm gonna go find this doctor and beat the fucking shit out of him.
As they walk away, Cole picks up the flowers to hold them to make sure they don't get fucked.
you look very pretty holding a basket of flowers.
Thank you.
Fan artists get on it.
Beautiful.
But one magically gets caught up in the wind and puts itself behind your ear.
Oh.
And then and then
well,
you
then
see,
Cole
and then
just picked up a second one to make it match.
Oh yeah, even now. And you watch as like probably 60 to 100-ish feet down, like a general. The map is not exact. You're not technically in the general map that you're on. It's the only map I have.
Yep.
But imagine that like throughway. You go down like 60 to 100 feet, somewhere in that ballpark, and there's like what looks like a rundown, like ramshackled, shitty bar / inn, where like there's a dude face down in the street out front of it, either knocked out or
Those
pissed
guys got the
drunk,
best price.
and there's like a little 2-foot wide like shitty crease between that building and like a storage warehouse with like that people throw all their refuse, and there it's like appears to be like an alley, and you see in that alley there's a bunch of garbage, but there's been a bunch of garbage that's been like pulled together to look almost kind of sort of like a bed, and there is someone in a cloak lying down on their side like all the way at the end of the alley, and he'll go, there she is.
Can I do a perception check to make sure there's no traps?
Yeah, well, but traps. Yeah, I mean, it's perception or investigation.
Well, look, I want to make sure
I see what you're
she's
saying. No,
not
I see what
all
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, perception or investigation.
Perception?
You know what I
Does
mean?
it make a difference which one? Does it make a difference which one I roll from your perspective?
No, not really. It's just pick the one that you have a better modifier on.
Fuck!
You are there. It is just an alley full of garbage. You don't see any traps.
This is hands down the worst we have collectively rolled by a mile.
Okay. I'm gonna approach the mother cautiously with Andre.
I feel like we should tally how many times Onyx says cautiously.
Yeah. Well, it's his character. I know.
I know it's his character. I'm just teasing.
So you
being-
start to walk like down the alley, and you can tell like it's tight for you. It's like a one-person wide alley, but you're a really big dude in armor, and Andre's like a really skinny kid, so he's a little more natural in that thing. But like you start to walk down, and he follows you, and he's like, "Mom, are you up?" And she doesn't move.
Okay.
You could tell that there's a person, like they appear to be breathing. Like you're not blind, but they do not respond when being called.
Is there anything I can do to check anything about condition, like the physical condition of the? That's
Is she on the brink of death?
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
like,
If you go, it would be medicine. It would be a medicine check. A medicine check would be using your knowledge to ascertain her physical condition.
medicine.
In medicine, yes.
Why didn't it roll?
6.
Third.
She is breathing really heavy and has what appears to be like spots all over her body that are bleeding and pussing over. You with a 6, she is a kind of sick, maybe. Like she doesn't look good, whatever it is.
I'm gonna look at Andre and say, I'm gonna try the only thing I can try here to help, and I'm gonna use my lay on hands. So that's based on what I'm reading. I expend 5 of my points to try and cure from one disease. Is that accurate?
Are you asking me, or are you telling Andre you're doing that?
I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling Andre I'm gonna try one thing. I'm asking you about the game.
Yeah. You would expend 5 lay on hands points to cure a disease.
Real?
Yeah.
Sorry. So 5 lay on hand points.
Yeah. So are you, first things first, you're telling Andre, you're like, listen, I'm about to do this thing, and then you're gonna lay on hands this woman.
I'm gonna try the only thing I can try, and I'm gonna do it.
Okay. He roll one more persuasion check as he like, as you could see, like, as you go to reach towards the woman, he like, his grip on like your cloak like tightens, like almost reactionarily, like he doesn't want someone getting like nearer because he's scared. And then so like persuasion check to make him like cool with it, the attempt. Because you got to remember, right?
Okay.
No one, like, he doesn't understand the concept of, like, through the power of God, I'll cure her illness. Like, that doesn't make sense. So he doesn't understand the idea of, like, I'll just fix it. Like, he doesn't get that. So you persuade him that this is a real thing. You're not bullshitting him, basically.
Okay, let me roll the persuasion, and then something happened, and my lay on hands disappeared.
That's fine. I know what you did, and I can fix it. But I know that you have 15 lay on hands.
15.
You have 15 lay on hands.
And
You use 5, so you have 10 left.
Oh my god, that's with a 5 fucking multiplier.
5, 6, 7. Dude, a couple more and you'll hit 10. So he.
Gosh.
Let me see. Persuasion against.
Bullshit.
Okay.
I started all with a nat 1 on a
So
D1.
yeah, you're working your way up.
Us.
So he is really. He's really. What's a 23? Who rolled 23?
Oh, I think I.
Oh, you clicked it.
Wait.
You clicked it twice. Yeah.
I don't. I guess when I tried to just swipe up my screen.
Oh, in that case, I'll take the first.
I didn't mean to do
it's
that.
Fine. It's still the 7. It's still the 7. But
so I just wasted my fucking only good roll of the night.
Yes, apparently. So he goes, and like I'm trying to think here because he rolled an insight versus your persuasion, but you're not lying. So he's like, the shaking that you saw gets worse, and he is like death gripping your like cloak, but you could see that like the youthful, hopeful optimism that is only evident in like a child who's desperate wants you to not be wants you to not like he's fighting his role and his logic is that you're bullshitting him. Like that's just the way he thinks because you rolled so poorly. But he is so desperate in his situation that he's overriding his logic and he's basically praying that you're not just going to kill his mom for fun. And he's like letting you do it, but he is like almost bloody knuckling. He's so scared. He's like he is borderline anxiety.
He's exactly how I would be in the same situation.
Yeah, any child would be, right? Your dying mother and some random guy off the street is like, through the power of my power, she's cured. And it's like it's crazy. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. But okay, so you are going to use lay on hands, and you did, and you deleted it somehow, and I'll fix that later.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that.
Okay.
I lost my pet.
That's fine.
So
Magic.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time you are using lay on hands to cure a disease, because none of you actually got diseased fighting the rats. Is that correct?
That is correct.
See,
Okay. What does you paladin? What does it look like when you use your paladin powers to cure a disease?
I'm going to use lay on hands, and as I do so, a slight red glow emits from my hands, and as I do so, a black, almost smoky appearance seems to emanate from the person I am using this on, as I am going through this process to try and heal them.
Okay, and so this like black smoke starts to roil off, and there's no save on lay on hands. It just works. So you watch as over the course of 6 seconds, like this black smoke starts to roil, and you watch as like the disease, like the pustules and all the redness and all the swelling and all the blood kind of almost boil off into this smoke and disappear and like alleviate. And you watch as all the inflammation goes down and the breathing stabilizes. And you watch as over the course of you using your lay on hands, whatever disease this person had, you have seemingly succeeded in curing it through your power. And you see this now cured woman, and her eyes start to like flutter open hesitantly, and she's like, "What's going on? Who's there?"
Sorry.
Please do not make me describe it again.
No. Sorry. Atarax, you'll understand why in a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna look to her and say, I'm sorry, this is all I can do for you. And I'm gonna flip the kid the gold coin I promised him and one other and say, I hope this helps you guys get on your feet.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna walk out of the alley back to my party.
Before you even get a chance to like as you're talking to her, you hear this like audible gasp of like shock from behind you, from where the kid was, and he's like, and he's flabbergasted because none of this shit makes sense, because he was told specifically that a doctor needed to cure diseases and that it would cost 10 fingers of gold, basically, because he doesn't understand. And so he sees this now cured woman, and he wraps his arm around your waist like immediately, and he's like, he hasn't, you could tell when he does this, he's putting all his strength into it, and he has none. Like, he's been running on fumes for who knows how long, and it doesn't, like, he doesn't even feel it anymore because he's overjoyed. And he wraps his arm around you. He's like, thank you. And, like, tears are pulling down. He says, like, I can't believe I thought you were gonna try to steal. And he's stumbling over his words and, like, garbling and whatever. And he's just, like, going and going. He's, like, waterfall. He's, like, word vomiting. Like, platitudes and, like, joys. And he's just like going and going and going, and just like, he's very happy, it would seem, and like tears are streaming down his face, and like his red skin is turning like purple around his eyes, like he's blushing, and he's overjoyed with all these emotions.
Okay. I'm gonna hand him the 2 coins and say, I hope this really helps you. The 2 gold coins, I already marked it out of my inventory.
Jealous much?
I hope this helps you guys figure this out. Just know, doctors aren't the only ones that can heal.
Yeah.
And if you want to get stronger, there's ways to pursue your own strength so that you can help the people you want to help and make sure that nothing ever happens to you. As I look down to his like arms and the bruises and cuts,
Yeah,
and say, make sure you can get stronger to protect others that need protecting.
yeah. And then
I look, like, kind of glance toward his mother again.
And yeah, and then you kind of glance towards his mother, and like the mother looks up at you and looks at the kid, and the kid is like still bawling into like your shirt. Like, he's very small compared to you, so he's bawling into like your stomach or like towards your hip. Like, he's not tall, you're a big guy, and he's just like, you could see all this time of emotion that has been built up for who knows how long is just waterfalling out. And then he's like, thank you, and then 2 things happen simultaneously. So the mother starts to like get up, like, and she's like wobbly on her feet, but she like holds herself up on a wall and starts to like walk over.
Careful.
And she's like, thank you, and she goes, I'm so sorry. I'm just so I don't understand what's going on. I'm so confused. She goes, I was sick. I'm not sick anymore. And then she goes, who's that? And then points at the kid. And then he looks up at you and he goes, well, that's my cue. Roll a dex save. Yeah. 5
Oh my
fails.
god.
You wasted it.
You take 39 fire damage. Halved because you are a tiefling. Halved because you are a tiefling.
No.
As you watch as the arms that were wrapped around you open their hands, and you see a 1-inch diameter red bead that immediately grows in size and reaches a 20-foot sphere around you as a bead of fireball detonates in your face.
Delayed fireball? Are you kidding me?
Well, it was a bead of fireball, not delayed fireball.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. And
Okay.
he giggles. You hear this like sickening giggle as you, him, and the woman are immolated in flame. You take 39 fire damage, halved to whatever half of 39 is rounded.
19 and a half. So what do I put my hit points down to?
You'd reduce whatever your hit points are by 19. So whatever that number would be. And then, because I don't do math, I think it's like 9. And then you see, as the fire clears, you see the charred remains of a woman who did not survive the fireball. She is ash. And where there was a small tiefling child, you instead see a similar height dwarf wearing a completely different skin, completely different clothes, approximately the same height. And you just see him, as you like take a knee from the massive amount of damage, apparently completely unfazed by the fire, laughing over you with a tattoo of an eyeball on his forehead. The tattoo appears to be moving left, right, and blinking like an eyeball, in addition to his 2 eyes. And he says to you through chuckles, "Namazio sends his regards," and pulls out 2 knives. And that is where we will end the session.
Whoa!
What
We have
the
extra
fuck?
time here. Don't do that. Do we hear an explosion?
Oh, you see an explosion.